All right, we have returned. With that question in mind, I allowed myself to sink deeper into the story. We're done, Mayuri. Great work today. Thanks. You really did great. Each angle is perfect. How did you catch on film something that doesn't exist? What, you mean like spirit photography? Come on, I can't take shots of things like that. Even if I did, I'd exercise it in the development stage. That's not what I. You know what? Never mind. Well, our job is to capture the invisible charm of models like you and make it visible to everyone. In that sense, all that matters is practice. I see. Hold on. The other girl sure is late, though. There's less than half an hour left until the next photo shoot. I wonder if that's going to be enough. Excuse me, Elena's no good. Oh, what do you mean she's no good? Been unable to get in touch with her for a few days now. She used to still make it on time for each shoot, but this time is different. Are you saying she's slacking off? No, there have always been rumors that she was into drugs, so she might have disappeared. Seriously, did she have a hallucination and go off somewhere? A hallucination. Assuming that you have a replacement ready. You do, right? Yeah, she's from the same agency, and Nagaki's mind had completely turned out the rest of the conversation. She was solely focused on the girl who had disappeared. Good, just like that. Great pose, Mayuri. It's hella sexy. Say, cameraman. Oh, how pensive. What's it like to hallucinate? Well, I'm definitely hallucinating a bunch of little heart illusions around you right now. Come on, be serious. Well, I mean, it's a clear sign of mental illness, isn't it? Seeing things that aren't there is bad news, to say the least. Turn around for me. What if the hallucination can talk, and what if it's fun to be around? Let's get some wind. And hey, that's even worse. You gotta be checked into a mental facility at that point. Don't ever do drugs, Mayuri, not even once. The idea that they make you thinner is a lie. Relax, I'm not gonna do any. I'm perfect the way I am. Wow, what a good shot. I'm perfect. Yes, yes. I know. Yes, I'm going to school. Work's also fine. Yes, it's okay. Don't worry. It's fine. Nothing's changed. No, I'm not being distant. Look, I know. I know. Sorry, I'm really sorry. It's okay. Really. Don't cry, Mom. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Nigaki. How long have you been there? I just came in. Huh. Your parents aren't okay with this? Is there some kind of rule that I have to share every last detail of my personal life with you? I mean, I'd understand if it came from the other two, but you're as old as I am. We're both just kids. And what will even change if I tell you? See? Nothing. Fine, you've made your point. I'm sorry. Talk to me as if there's anything on your mind, though. I'd be happy to listen. Hmm. Nigaki turned around and went back to her room. Toma, meanwhile, made a deep sigh and began reading a newspaper. Nagaki Mayuri. I'd always thought she was pretty, but I didn't expect her to be an actual magazine model. Why is she always so discontent, though? She looks way prettier with the smile on her face. I should watch her for a bit longer. There was a grove nearby, and Nagaki stood before an odd-looking mound. It wasn't clear who'd made it, even its purpose was shrouded in mystery. However, Nagaki would come to look at it whenever something happened. To her, it was like visiting Mamiya's grave that someone else had erected. She didn't want to believe that he'd died, and yet she kept wondering if she'd be happier if he had. What are you doing out here, Nagaki? S- s- It's Samajima, that's my name. Have you forgotten? Why are you here? Merely saw you walk into the forest, despite how it may seem. I do happen to be a bit of a meddler. While Nagaki was scared out of her wits, Samajima remained as calm and as still as the surface of a lake. What is this? I'm not sure, it's just kinda here. I didn't make it though, it's almost like Mamiya's grave. Yeah, that laugh of yours is giving me the creeps. I'm not particularly fond of graves myself. Huh? There's nothing buried here, is there? It's quite a meaningless thing, really. I'm unable to pray or shed tears like you do. That's not what I'm not making fun of you. If anything, what I feel is respect. You're able to do something I cannot. For the first time ever, she felt her fear of this man abate. You're right. There's nothing buried here. I mean, Mamiya's just missing, right? Come on, Samajima, say something. Yes, indeed. The two looked up at the pine grove. The sky beyond the greenery was an unremarkably boring hue of gray. It's cold out here. Let's go back inside, Nagaki. Okay. Deep down, they knew for certain they would never meet Mamiya ever again. That thought whirled within their hearts and melted into the ground, touched by anyone. Sorry, untouched by anyone. Right, we're about to get Nagaki's story, so here we go. Say, Mayuri, is it true you don't have a boyfriend? Oh, it's true. I've never heard anything like that, and she's always away when we're talking about it. What a waste. Does she have high standards or something? What about me then? Mayuri? Erica, this isn't what you told me. What do you mean? You didn't tell me there'd be men here. I didn't? Well, whatever. The more the merrier, you know? It's your birthday party, so I guess it's fine if you're okay with it. Look, I'm sorry. I know you're not good with guys, but do try to enjoy yourself, okay? Mayuri smiled at the girl holding a paper cup in her hand. She wanted to be as kind as Mamiya would have been to her. Okay, and happy birthday. I love you. Thanks. Love you too. Mayuri, come here. Hey, get your hands off me. Ugh. Shh, keep it down. Look, your dear Erica's here too. She's already having a good time, so here you go. Wouldn't want you missing out. No, stop. Oh, hey, you're spilling it all over the floor. And where's the dustpan? Erica! Wait. Well, she's already out of it, so don't expect a reaction. Erica. And I didn't really expect Mayuri to come to Erica's birthday. I've had my eye on you for a while now, you know? Don't touch me. Oh wow, I guess you really do hate guys, huh? You're a purity freak or something? A lesbian, maybe? Because you're nasty. Whatever you say, we'll see how long that feistiness of yours can last. Stop it. Wow, she's even prettier up close. Mamiya. Mamiya. Who's that, your boyfriend? Well, sure as shit ain't coming to help ya. Help, Mamiya, you've always been there for me. Mamiya. God, you're annoying. It's your own fault for picking such a shitty boyfriend. No matter how much she struggled, she couldn't overpower a man with this body. She would always end up losing to them. Why, Mamiya? You said you'd always take my side, so why didn't you come to save me? She took a thorough shower and went to her room without even drying her hair. The only thing she heard was the hum of a nearby radio. Let's move on to our next letter. It's from the pen name Flashy Spectacles. Deep into my 20s, but I still can't for the life of me get a boyfriend. Recently, though, I've been spending most of my time with an imaginary person. My parents keep nagging me about marriage, but I'm not interested. Did my best to be all beautiful for him. Even my colleagues have noticed the change. Every day I spend with him is wonderful. I really don't think there's anything wrong with a love like mine. What do you think? It's pretty impressive that you started to take care of your appearance for an imaginary guy, but at the end of the day, he's still just an illusion, right? Seeing as how you've gone out of your way to pretty yourself out, why not find a real man and enjoy a normal, everyday romance? I mean, a hallucination will never be able to hold you in his arms. By the way, I also enjoy fantasizing about what my perfect girl would be like. Wait, that makes me the same as her. Anyway, moving on. The radio got switched off mid-sentence. Droplets of water trickled down her still wet hair as a heavy silence hung over the room. Really? Within the darkness, she embraced her slender legs and began to tremble. Hallucination will never be able to hold you in his arms. Yeah, Mamiya's just an illusion, nothing more. I'll admit that I'm just a mentally ill person who's seeking an illusion, but that illusion has given me so much. It's given me more than people that actually exist. He's had a huge impact on me. You have absolutely no right to make fun of him. None at all. You're all boring, mundane people. You have no right to mock them, Mamiya. Why can't you do it? Don't give up, Arasagawa. If you can't do it, then come on. Just do it. Write your story already. Why can't you just do it? Migaki. Why? So it seems that not a single one of us was able to feel it. Couldn't overcome society. We lost. What we did was realize how utterly weak we've been. Just the act of living is making my heart wear out. It's always been like this. The world is so hard to live in. The only reason I managed to get by was because Mamiya was there. No matter how many memories we share, none of you are Mamiya. There's no point to anything if Mamiya is no longer around. Why? If Mamiya has no shape, that means she can stay around without ever dying. Why aren't you here, Mamiya? Why didn't you take me with you? A world without you has no meaning whatsoever. Why? That's a lot to endure. The afternoon moon was so much fainter than at night. Oh, Mia is so far away. Disappointment turned to fatigue, and soon enough they no longer had the will to muster up any more courage again. Mia, I'm back. What? You visited Mamiya's grave? Yeah, what of it? Igaki. You know there's nothing in that forest, right? Down there. Sure, it's marked, but there's nothing actually buried underneath. Are you gonna act like Mamiya's dead? We won't learn anything if you keep silent, Betty. Shut up. All of you, shut up. This really doesn't concern you now, does it? Samajima. Shouldn't matter where you go. Sorry, it shouldn't matter to you where she goes or what she thinks of the forest. Really? Samajima, it does actually matter. All four of us are linked to Mamiya through our feelings. If that's not enough reason for us to care, I don't know what is. You're the one who reminded us about the purpose of this house. Or what? You're gonna tell us how your Mamiya differs from ours? It's fine. Igaki. Samajima, you've done enough. Yeah, right. Her shadow flickered. Her beautiful face became warped. You want to know the story between me and Mamiya? Hold on. Cool? Come here, girl. Come here. Come here. Sorry, my dog was crying. I gotta take a quick break to give her head pats. She calms down. Alright, I'll tell you. This is what you've been wanting to know, right? You filthy men. I'll fulfill your wish. Welcome back, my Yuri. Yeah. Oh, Mom. I was born beautiful. That fact is extremely important in the story between me and Mamiya. There were girls who thought themselves pretty and wanted to be idols despite not looking all that great. However, I knew that I was above them all. I was a genuinely beautiful girl. Objective truth had been drilled into me since I was little. Parents did that too, especially my mother. She'd always treated me like a doll. You're such a wonderful girl, Mayuri. I'm so happy to have you. She would often brush my hair while I sat on her warm lap. I inherited my wavy hair from her. She didn't even allow me to cut it. My only source of joy in life came from the stories she read me after thoroughly brushing my hair. I just really love that story. I'll buy you some peaches next time. We'll eat them together. She then began reading the story in that gentle, soothing voice of hers. A long, long time ago, in a land far away, there was an old man and an old lady. My father was a company employee who could barely be labeled as handsome. It seemed as though he'd fallen in love and married my mother purely for her looks. She didn't appear to mind, though. She was simply happy that her beautiful young daughter, born to a similarly gorgeous mother, would be turning more and more beautiful as time went on. I dressed like a doll and never played outside. That was my rule. After entering kindergarten, I gradually realized that people were reacting differently to me. Everyone would be turning their head whenever I was gravely mistaken. Sorry about that, it looks like the stream just glitched out. We're back, we're in Nagaki's route. My looks, my beauty. They were talents only a select few possessed. I was praised every time I passed someone, and was appraised on the regular. This fate, this discrepancy, it had been there since I was born. I don't want to stop. Shut up. Leave me alone, stop it. In a desolate corner of the old high school building, I was assaulted by several male students, but no matter how hard I tried to resist, their bodies simply would not budge. When I tried to raise my voice, they covered my mouth with their hands. Shut up, damn it, don't fucking move. How many times had this happened? How many times was I forced to curse my own lack of strength, or my beauty? Before I knew it, my vision had turned blurry with tears. Actually, no. That was only a reaction to not being able to properly breathe. I wasn't frustrated, I wasn't broken. If I'd allowed them to break even my spirit, I would have been unable to maintain myself. Even as my consciousness began to fade, I continued to struggle. Suddenly, a large shadow appeared from the corner, accompanied by footsteps. Shit, it's a teacher. Make a run for it. The moment they said that, the boys let me go and ran in the other direction. My mouth finally freed, I filled my lungs with air. The tall shadow approached me as I continued hyperventilating. Hey. Are you... Don't look at me. Don't look. Stay away. Stay away.